Okay, here she is. This is the last time this desk will be put together until I paint it in the next few days. Just run over a quick few little things. So on this side, got a few air vents here. This is mainly for weight reduction because it's quite a heavy desk. One person can lift all this. Comes in 3 different parts, which I'll show you when I take it apart. So at the back here, this is behind the monitor. You won't be able to see anything, but a lot of the cable management will be actually behind here. And so I have 3 pilot switches here, speakers, a clock, another speaker. So I'll go on the back onto the dash. I have a speaker here, a clock here, and temperature gauge. 4-port USB hub. This is for the mouse cable to go through, and keyboard cable. Another 4-port USB 3 hub. LED switch to turn on my LEDs, and 3 other switches for my LEDs as well. Going to have a multi-card reader up here because with photos and backup that I do for a bit of my work, it's always handy to have. And I'll have a 10.1-inch tablet sitting in there with power cord outlet going in, so it's quite easy to plug in there, connect and walk away with it if I need to charge it. Got another area here for a mobile phone which hasn't turned up yet, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's got a, might end up putting a sticker or something on there, but I was planning to have a wireless charger built in there so I could just rest my phone there and pick it up and go when I needed to. And on that end, another speaker. Pretty large keyboard area. So I've got a Razer Colossus mouse pad which pretty much covers quite a bit of it. And I have my keyboard, mouse. I run 2 computers and 2 mice. And if I need to repair a laptop, I just can sit it on there as well. Down here I've got multifunction displays. The monitors will probably turn up in, I don't know, probably a month or 2. They actually sit behind here, and the Thrustmaster MFD control panels go over the top, and you think you've got about 50 buttons around the outside of it, and all programmable. And on this one I'll have my Satec X55 throttle, and also cable access through there. So no cables be able to be shown. Underneath here is a little bit of noise, but you won't be able to notice. This is my storage area for my headphones. Logitech G930s wireless, and up the back here I've got a little hole for the cable to go through to recharge it. And also I'm going to have a DVD drive on the side here, and so I can just open it, put a DVD in. That's also USB, which actually go through there as well. And down the bottom here, these clamps I used. I didn't really like the idea of it. It was a bit messy. I sort of ran out of screws there, but yeah, they're going to stay there anyway. That's only a little parcel shelf for a bit of books or notes or whatever I need. Over on this side, as you can see, I've got quite a large area. Most people thought I was actually going to put a computer case in here, which I'm not. I'm actually going to put a 610 watt Sony amplifier to run my speakers that run above my monitors. Here I want a bit of ventilation because this is where the top of the amp actually sits, and ventilation goes through that way, so that's pretty much why this hole's here. And up the top here I'm going to have a cup holder and a little toolbox as well. So I can just throw a pen or something in there, toolbox, a couple of screwdrivers or whatever else I usually use. And on here my Satec X55 throttle, and again with the hole there for the cable to go through, and another MFD panel with the monitor will be going beside it in a couple of months' time. So I haven't actually measured, I haven't got the monitors, so I haven't measured them, but according to their website I've gone off the measurements off there, and hopefully I've done it right. Otherwise I'm going to have to go back to stage 1 and cut all this up again and have lots more fun. When I did these, I had a little bit of an issue I'm not a carpenter, but this is my second desk that I've worked on, prototype, and had a bit of a gap here because I wanted this to be nice and round, and I thought the putty might smooth it out and I might be able to sand it back, but unfortunately it hasn't worked in my favour, and I've got a little bit of a defect along here, and this one here didn't turn out so bad, but I still need a little bit more sanding in here. Yeah, otherwise all the cables, because it's in the computer on this side, and it actually has its own stand, so a lot of the cables can come through here, all underneath, also at the rear, and also be pretty much unnoticeable. And if I take this apart, eventually when this is set up, it'll all be screwed into place, so it won't be able to move. On here I'm going to have my monitor stand. This is quite sturdy, I can actually stand on top of that, and have my 3 monitors, speakers. I've also got another 4-port USB hub that sits on the monitor stand, and also track IR as well, a lot of other little stuff, little cool little gadgets that I have. And this here can fit nicely through a doorway, not too wide. And then onto this one, I was in the design, I thought I've got to make sure I'll be able to fit it through a doorway, and so I thought of this little tricky idea, which one compartment can actually come undone, and it'll actually make it quite easy to fit through down a hallway, skinny hallway, or actually through a door frame. And once again, got a little bracket here, it'll actually screw onto here, make it a little more sturdy when it's all in position. But otherwise, I think I'm up to around about 55 hours work at the moment into it. Seems like a lot, but there was quite a lot of work in the actual design of it, because this is an all-in-one desk, and it's not just a games desk for pilots. You can also mount a steering wheel and your pedals underneath, and your flight pedals underneath, and also your gear stick on either side of here if you wish, or even down here on these. So it's an all-round, all-purpose desk for your first-person shooters, flight games, and even racing games. And you've got multi-screens, multi-functions, and having this tablet up here will give you access to all your flight apps. For example, in DCS World you've got a lot of documents, such as your flight paths. It works the same way as Flight SimX, and to have those manuals really quick and easy to dispose of, you don't have to go through books, unless you know it off the top of your head, and that means you're a pretty darn good pilot. I'm pretty average, so I'm only a fighter pilot pretty much on the F-15s at the moment. So this is pretty much designed for my intensive work with the FA-18 in DCS World 2, and hopefully I'll be able to kick ass with it. So that's it. Hopefully the next video I might have will show it all painted, and then I'll have it get fun part installing it. So